Hi, and welcome to this brand new channel. 40 is the new 20 makeup. Now, why I'm doing this channel is because, well, we're 40 years old, and I loved makeup when I was younger. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And now that I'm older, other things got in the way, and I don't really do it as much as I like or had the passion for it anymore. I do have a full-time job. I have 2 kids. I work almost 40 hours a week. And as you can see with my skin being older and whatnot, I do have breakouts. I have some wrinkles. And I just wanted to try maybe new things and show women of a certain mature age that we can still have fun and that we can spoil ourselves a little bit with makeup and look good. And why not? We deserve it. We work hard for it. So my lighting is a little off. I'm in the kitchen because the fan in my bathroom is way too loud and I'd be yelling. And you might think that I have a hearing problem, which is not. I don't have it. There are a lot of beautiful people out there. Everybody, I think, is beautiful. And I hope we can learn some things. I'm going to do different things that you might not be daring to try. And I'm going to try to make me easy. I'm not a professional. I'm just going on a whim. I'll be doing other things too, like opening things from like Ipsy. I really like their company, and I just bought a year subscription to it because I like getting little presents in the mail. It makes me feel good. And that'll be about every month. And I also do the Luxe box, and that comes in about every 3 months. And they're all packed with really neat things. Some things you can choose, some things it's just a surprise. So today I'm just going to do what I usually do for my basic makeup. And I know I keep on looking to the right and I should be looking to the left. So I guess that's something else we're going to have to work on. And I'm doing this in my kitchen. So yippee skippy, let's get going. So of course I've washed my face and did an astringent and do my moisturizer. So just because I'm going to work and it's work and I don't need to do anything fancy, I'm just going to do what I simply do for a day as quick as I can. And I have all my products here so we don't have to wait very much. And I have a mirror off to the side, so if I'm glancing off, it is because I'm looking in the mirror. I need something really big to accommodate my face. So most days I feel like when I put my makeup on, I'm playing Connect the Dots. So right now I'm just using a concealer, a corrector. I usually put it on underneath. Maybe you're supposed to put it over top. This is something I don't know. If you subscribe and you have a clue, maybe you can put it under my comments. So I don't use anything particular. I just love makeup in general. I do become loyal to a few things, but I'm trying this because at 40, my skin decided that we don't like to handle stress the way we do. So let's do them in the form of pimples, which is super exciting for me because I love breaking out at 40. And never had this when I was a teenager, but decided that it was time for me to experience what teenagers experience. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Especially when I was lazy and I didn't like to wear a lot of makeup. So I'm just using foundation. It is a little bit darker than my skin, at least I feel that way, but again, skin tones are probably off a little bit. I find my cheeks are a lot whiter than, your forehead, nose, and chin, which is where the sun hits most of the time. So now I'm just going to apply foundation all over to give my skin like a smooth porcelain look. And again, I've used different foundations I do love. Now I try to blend it underneath my chin and up to my ear, just so that it blends in and I don't look like I have a mask on. And that's a lot of things. I find people, even young people, that's one of the mistakes that they make. is that they don't blend it all in to make it look even. I really like to emphasize my nose area because I did have a piercing and I do have an indentation, and I do feel that my makeup does kind of miss that spot a little bit. All right, so foundation is done pretty much. And now my under eyes. So pretty much I hope you can tell that it's kind of even. I do know I have some spots. It's scarring and it sucks, but I can't really do anything about it. And the wrinkles, well, I'm not having a needle in my face. Not yet anyways. One, and two, I don't know if I could watch someone put a needle in my face. I know I heard it doesn't hurt, but... So this is just a Rolly product I found. I think it's a Garnier one. I do like it just because I can roll it and it kind of feels nice. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure into my eyes, which, as you know, as you grow older, you're supposed to dab with your ring finger, any creams, because you can stretch your skin out. And as we get older, I find too that our skin is very, very papery and creepy in there, which a lovely, another kind of stinky thing about growing older is kind of like what I like, being a little chubby, because my wrinkles don't pop out as much. Just my opinion. Okay, so basically got the base of my face down. If I feel like I need to add a little bit more, then I will add a little bit more. I'm just going to move the camera a little bit so we're more like that, and you can see my microwave. Next is blush. So I use Tarte Flush. I just love it. Why? Because it's so easy to put on, and this is how I put it on basically. Boom, 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 boom. But of course I blended it in a little bit. I take my blender, the butt end of my blender, and I just blend it in like that. And back to my big mirror. So I just want to look like I have a flush, a little bit of a cheekbone. Like I said, this is my day makeup. I don't really put on a lot of makeup because I don't like wearing a lot of makeup at work, especially in the field that I work with. And I'm a dental assistant, so in and out of people's mouth, water spraying, yada, yada, yada. You don't need all the details, but don't really want to wear a lot of makeup, because makeup and with stuff spraying on your face on top of it is kind of gross. So I've got my blush on, and I don't know if you could tell, but I have false lashes. They're not the strips. I would never be able to do that, nor do I have the patience to do that. So I do get lashes put on. I'm going to try once a month to get my lovely friends to help me, and we're going to test out mascaras, but like once a month, I think, because if I can get all of them together, then that's pretty good. And I'm hoping also to use them as samples for different things of different products that I have or that I get, and I do have quite a bit, so you know, we'll get to learn all about that stuff. So lashes I don't really need to do. And why? I love mascara. I'm a mascara junkie. When Sephora has their pack of mascaras on every year, I love to buy them. But really, I always end up with stuff in my eyes. My eyes have become so sensitive. So I opted for this because it's just easier and I don't have to fool around. And it's convenience for me, which, you know, shouldn't always be. So I'm going to finish off with a translucent powder, just because I have an oily tea, so this will just dampen that oil a little bit. And last but not least, the thing that will take me the most time is my eyebrows. Just like to pencil them in a little bit. I find when I put my makeup on, you know, that you get that foundation into your eyebrows, and then they don't, you know, spark as or hit as much. And I think they're one of the features that you do have to work on. I mean, I'm going to try some other products. I use a pencil. Why? Because it's fast and it's convenient. Really, really don't like the lighting in here, but I have no choice. And this is what lighting is these days, is that they are all bright. So I do have to get my eyebrows done, but for now, while I go to work, I just will pencil them in. But you're like, finally, she shushed. It's because it's very hard to concentrate on eyebrows, because you can, you know, make them look weird. They're not exactly alike. I find this one's a little thicker than this one, or you know, the hair stands up more on this. I mean, what you gotta do? I would use powder. I do like using powder. Maybe I'll do powder one time for more going out look, but I just seem to always lose my little brushes to do the powder. I do like it, but this is pretty much basically my day face, and it's not bad. I don't add too much to it. Again, I just want to kind of look like my skin is clear. That's what I'm going for. And I just finish off with the gloss. I do find that I look a little bleh, but with a little bit of the blush, it helps. Sometimes I get crazy and I'll add a highlighter, you know, or some eyeshadow in my quick little kit that I have. I do have bigger bags of makeup, but for today, this is just my little introduction. I hope I helped you out with any questions, or if you decide to follow me, that would be great, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully I won't be so chatty, but I probably will be. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon, and we'll do something exciting. Next thing I think I'm going to do is open those boxes that I've got so we can see what's in them and maybe try some of the products. Okay, have a great day. Bye.